Do you know how many UNESCO World Heritage Sites are in Korea? From cultural treasures that tell stories of thousands of years to breathtaking natural wonders shaped by time, Korea is home to 17 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Today, let's explore 4 UNESCO sites that you can easily visit from Seoul. Changdeokgung Palace. Our first stop is Changdeokgung Palace, located right next to Bukchon Hanok village, so it's perfect to visit both on the same day. Among all the palaces from the Joseon Dynasty, Changdeokgung is known as the one most harmoniously blended with nature. Its famous rear garden, called the Huwon or Secret Garden, shows the finest example of traditional East Asian garden design. Because of this harmony between architecture and landscape, it was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1997. There's also an English guided tour program available, and you can make reservations online. Just remember, the main palace area and the Huwon require separate reservations. When I visited, it was during Chuseok, the Korean Thanksgiving holiday. During national holidays like Chuseok or Lunar New Year, most palaces in Seoul offer free admission, so it's a great time to visit. However, the Huwon, also known as the Secret Garden, is operated under a restricted entry system with fixed times and limited group sizes. You can join a guided tour or explore freely on your own. I booked my ticket in advance, but walk-in tickets are often available as well. The Huwon served as the royal garden for recreation and ceremonies, covering about roughly 445,000 square meters. Even today, some areas remain closed to the public. In English, it's called the Secret Garden, because it was once located deep in the north of the palace known as Huwon, and only royal family could enter, earning it the names B1 Forbidden Garden and B1 Secret Garden. Jongmyo Shrine. Next is Jongmyo Shrine, which you can easily reach on foot from Changdeokgung. Jongmyo is the royal ancestral shrine of the Joseon Dynasty, where memorial services were held for past kings and queens. Since the 17th century, it has preserved its original form, and it's recognized as the world's oldest and most authentic royal Confucian ritual site. In 1995, along with Sokgram Grotto, Bulguksa Temple, and Ainsa Temple, Jongmyo became one of Korea's first UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Entry is only possible through reservation, but English tours are available, which make the experience much more meaningful. The first place visitors see is the Jongjeon Hall, where the royal spirit tablets are enshrined. After the king and queen passed away and 3 years of mourning were observed, their spirit tablets were moved here. It houses the tablets of 19 kings and emperors and 30 queens, and empresses of Joseon, the long linear architecture of Jongjeon, the longest traditional building in Korea, reflects both solemnity and beauty. Next is Jongyeongjong Hall, built during the reign of King Sejong. The name Yeongyong means eternal peace between ancestors and descendants. Here rest the tablets of 15 kings and emperors, 17 queens and empresses, and even the last crown prince and princess. The tour usually ends Changdeokgung Hall, where you can learn about the royal ancestral rituals and music through models and videos, a great way to understand Korea's living traditions. Namhansanseong Fortress. Our third site is Namhansanseong Fortress, located on the outskirts of Seoul, between Seongnam and Gwangju. It was a mountain fortress built to protect the capital in times of national crisis. During the Manchu invasion of 1636, King Injo and his court took refuge here, recognized for its military engineering and defense system. It was inscribed as a World Heritage Site in 2014. Visitors can hike along the fortress trail, but I decided to visit the temporary palace inside the fortress. When I went, some buildings were under restoration, so admission was free, though it might vary by season. English tours are available here as well, but you need to reserve by phone in advance. Near the main gate stands the outer hall, a public space where the king conducted official duties, holding meetings, receiving envoys, and performing ceremonies. Deeper inside is the inner hall, the king's private living quarters for rest and family life. Access was restricted to only the royal household and attendants. In short, the outer hall was the office, and the inner hall was the residence. Together, they represent a miniature version of a royal palace, a clear example of how royal protocol and architecture merged even in times of war. Hwasong Fortress. Our final stop is Hwasong Fortress in Suwon, completed in 1796 by King Jongmyo. It was built to honor his father, Crown Prince Sado, and to realize his vision of political reform. This fortress combines traditional Korean design with modern engineering of the 18th century, making it one of the finest achievements of late Joseon architecture. It was designated a World Heritage Site in 1997. Suwon is only about 1 hour from Seoul by train or bus, so it's perfect for a day trip. The first landmark you'll see is Danghamun Gate, the North Gate and the grand symbol of Hwasong. It's the largest surviving city gate in Korea today. Walking along the walls, you'll find Hwasong Gate, Hwaeongmun, and the beautiful Pangwa Suryujong Pavilion, one of the most photographed spots in Suwon. The pavilion's reflection on the pond changes with every season, offering stunning views year-round. The fortress walls stretch about 5.7 kilometers, covering both mountains and flatlands. It's a remarkable blend of Korean tradition and Western fortification geometry, showing how scientific principles were applied to 18th century Korean architecture. On the southern side lies Joseon Palace, where King Jongmyo stayed during royal processions to his father's tomb. He also used it to meet his people and conduct state affairs. Today, the palace has been beautifully restored. You can experience traditional archery, wear hanbok, and enjoy a special night opening with soft traditional lighting. When I visited, the evening lights gave the entire complex a calm, dreamlike atmosphere. Hwasong is not just a fortress, it's a place where filial piety, innovation, and scientific thought come together as one. UNESCO praised it as an outstanding example of Joseon architecture and urban planning. All 4 of these UNESCO sites can be reached from Seoul in just a day. Each tells a different story of history, philosophy, and beauty woven into the fabric of Korean heritage. If you're planning a trip to Korea, make sure to walk through these remarkable places yourself.